So, after the thrills and spills of the FA Cup fourth round, with the Premier League teams falling by the wayside, 14, I believe, have already gone out. We've got midweek fixtures in the Premier League. This is Matchday 24, week 24, whatever you like to say. These matches are going to be played on Tuesday and Wednesday. And this is the prediction show. So let's get started with Tuesday's action. Arsenal are at home to Cardiff. Arsenal licking their wounds after being battered by the Red Devils in the Cup. Should be too good for Cardiff. Warnock's team look like they're sliding towards relegation. That was the prediction before we kicked the ball, and it's looking more and more likely. Take Arsenal to win this one by 2-0. Craven Cottage, Fulham at home to Brighton. This, on the face of it, is a fixture that really Ranieri should have penciled in as a win. However, Fulham are really unpredictable. Their defence has improved, but unfortunately Mitrovic's goals have sort of dried up. I'm expecting this one to be tight. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Huddersfield at home to Everton. Both teams in the doldrums at the moment. Everton, the misery increased at the weekend as they went out in the FA Cup to Wimbledon, of all people. I, however, expect them to be too good for the bottom side. Post Wagner, they're going to be much the same, and I'm taking Everton mainly because of Richarlison, who I rate highly. Everton to take this one by 2-1. To Molineux, Wolves at home to West Ham. Wolves managed to escape with a draw in the FA Cup, but West Ham were less fortunate. They lost to Millwall. I'm expecting the Hammers to bounce back, and with Nasri in the side, close match, a number of goals. I'm going for a 2-2 draw. Now to Old Trafford. Well, everything in the garden is smelling of roses at the moment, and they're at home to Burnley, who got absolutely swatted by City. I don't think Burnley are going to get much change out of the other side of Manchester, given the current form, and I'm taking United to win this one by 3-1. Okay, to the champions who travel to St James's Park. Well, City, they just scoring goals for fun these days, and I think Newcastle are going to struggle. I'm going for a City win by 3-1. Wednesday's matches then. Bournemouth are at home to Chelsea. The cup holders managed to steer themselves through to round 5 with a comfortable win over Sheffield Wednesday. I think they're going to find it a little bit more difficult against Bournemouth. They have got their new January signing installed, Higuain. I'm going for a 2-2 draw here. Southampton at home to Crystal Palace. Southampton on a good run. Palace, though, turned Spurs over. I'm going for a 2-1 win for Southampton in that match. So, the league leaders, Liverpool, the league leaders, are at home to Leicester on Wednesday, and Leicester have been up and down like a yo-yo. I'm expecting Liverpool to be far too strong for the Foxes. and I expect Salah and co to come away with a 3-1 win. And finally, the last fixture, Spurs really came up short in the FA Cup, losing to Palace 2-0, and they're at home to Watford. I'm expecting possibly Son might be back as Korea bowed out of the Asian Cup. They definitely need him. Llorente just doesn't seem to have got his shooting boots on. But I'm expecting them to recover and win that match by 3-1. Okay, so that's the prediction show for this week. We'll be back with the results program on Thursday.